Good morning, Sir Merwin. I'm Schen Paquia. Thank you for having me here. So CrossFit. But before we begin with CrossFit, let's start with the past. So in the past, I heard that you weren't actually physically fit.
Yeah.
How would you describe yourself back then?
Well, after high school, going to college, I was a bum. Mostly, I just go to school, then eat a lot, and
Same.
review always gets in the way. So I have gained about 185 pounds.
Oh,
Yeah. Before that time, I was in and out of shape. Every now and then, I get into the gym, but out also at the same time. Then after college, I planned on working out and establishing my own gym,
mm.
which is also a frustration of mine because fitness wasn't that booming.
Mm-hmm.
That was, I think, 1996. The gyms are really down. There ain't that much people. There ain't that much awareness about fitness.
So you were the
Yeah.
only one.
Yeah, well, we were just a few, and to tell you frankly, it was quite frustrating because I had all this education about fitness for that time, and there weren't that any people interested in it. So after some time comes 1999, 2000, and 2003. Gold's Gym and Fitness first came into the country. Then they started an awareness on fitness. Socialites were into fitness, even actors then were into fitness. So I said to myself that this was my chance.
So were they the ones that urged you to become fit, or?
Well, yeah, seemingly because the business is quite booming and the industry and the awareness was quite challenging. So the challenge was to come out of the box and be fit. So these were the ones that urged me to be fit. Yes.
Okay, so fitness comes with health, right? Besides working out, what are the things that you do to maintain your physique and fitness?
Well, diet's one thing, and well, aside from diet, fitness is really an overused word.
Mm.
How do you consider it to be fitness is something else. What else do I do aside from my workouts is my sports.
Mm.
So technically, we're talking about sports like running. Yeah, I do runs.
Basketball?
Yeah, I don't do basketball, but I'm into parkour, martial arts.
Wow. Oh, wow.
Yeah, different type of things too. But you see, sports for me are edibly, they're also into fitness, but they also promote wear and tear. That's where you get your injuries from, especially if you don't have the proper conditioning.
Because those are high intensity.
Yeah.
So, what are your techniques in personally training yourself?
Well, personally, training myself, I do CrossFit, and CrossFit is high impact exercises in varied movements with the community. Okay, so I do CrossFit, and it's functional exercise. So it's very fortunate that CrossFit was introduced to me because CrossFit is the type of exercise that also promotes your sports. See, CrossFit has its own games and wear and tear, but it doesn't promote wear and tear. So it's a sports that also promotes your fitness. CrossFit is something that gives you an exercise, and CrossFit also has its own sports. So it's sports and fitness at the same time.
So, in your techniques, do you have certain goals incorporated with that?
Oh yeah, the goal is to be strong. First of all, CrossFit is the only module that promotes evidence-based fitness. Well, CrossFit is the other setup there. We call our gym boxes.
Yes. I've heard that.
Yeah. So in boxes, we promote functionality. And since CrossFit is evidence-based fitness, and we keep our own personal records so that we could cope up with what's lacking, what do we still need to do, and because It's a variation of gymnastics, plyometry, and weightlifting. There's so much things that you can unlock.
What were the ones that you have unlocked?
Yeah, well, a lot. In gyms, you always do your bench press and your squats and your deadlifts. You do machine pulls and everything. You use this type of machines. But in CrossFit, weightlifting is only two types. It's the clean and jerk and it's the snatch. Yeah? These are whole body functional movements that promotes muscular coordination in both extremities and the core. So how do we get our abs? We don't get them from plenty of sit-ups. We get them from lifting and movements through awareness. So what I have unlocked is my snatch. I could actually snatch. I could snatch about 165 pounds, or commonly something like my body weight I can snatch. I'm 155 pounds. So I can snatch that over my head. And I can clean and jerk about 205 pounds. One more thing, I'm already old. I never thought that I could get into gymnastics.
Wow.
But right now I can muscle up. You know muscle up?
Yeah.
Well, you can do pull-ups, right? Yeah. But muscle up is you're gonna pull yourself over the bar.
I can't even do that.
And I can even do ring muscle ups, gymnastic rings.
So with CrossFit, doing CrossFit, there are stigmas that people say that the forms of working out are wrong and you are prone to injuries. Can you defend that?
Well, actually, CrossFit ain't dangerous, you know. Bad coaching is. Okay. It really depends on your coach. Well, you can say you have a good basketball coach, but when you get injured, you tell them it's bad basketball coach.
Bad basketball coach.
Okay. I think you should also always listen to your coach. That's why you call them coach. Okay. Now, the thing about CrossFit, we don't teach people how to get injured. We teach them how to move. Well, in defense to that, I have this friend, and this friend of mine is a doctor. He's an orthopedic surgeon, so that's with the bones and everything. Well, at first, when I got into CrossFit, he told me that we're already old. You really can't lift that bar anymore, or that weight anymore. You'll be breaking your back. What we're trying to teach here at CrossFit is how to people move safely. That's why it's called functional. When you devoid yourself of all those muscles and leave your bones and joints all together, when you drop them down, it forms a squat. When you lift the arm and drop it, it forms a clean. Okay? So we teach those types of movement. Now, what makes a movement very dangerous? It's those muscle memories from wrong habits like bending over without bending your knees. Those are wrong habits. And people tend to do those because they feel that they're macho. We can do this. I can do that. I can pick that up. Yeah? And it's the wrong position and they break their backs. CrossFit ain't dangerous. Bad coaching is.
So, a CrossFit workout is constantly varied, you said,
Yes.
every day. It's a high intensity process where it involves first warm up and then skill working and the workout of the day. How is that helpful to your training or the process?
Well, to my training, actually, I'm a endurance marathoner and a functional athlete. So, the warm-ups, they're good. They can prepare you for everything. Now, the strength trainings, those are very important because the more strength or the more strength training you can put into your regimen, the more that you can recruit more muscles to do your sports, technically running or parkour, like that. Now, the workout of the day, that's something that you have to do. Okay? The workout of the day prepares you for your GPP. Now, anybody can have a legitimate claim to be the fittest man on earth. We also have the legit claim to be the fittest man on earth in CrossFit. Okay? If anybody else tried to challenge that, you can come here and work out with us and try the wall. Okay? So, being generally physically prepared means that anything that they can throw at you, you can do. They give you this type of challenge, you can do it. I really don't run every day. I just run like Saturdays if there's an event or if there's someone to pace, like that. But because of CrossFit, if they'd ask me to run 21 kilometers, I can do it just like that. If they challenge me to do 100 kilometers,
You can do it.
I can do it. Now, if you want me or if you ask me to join a triathlon, I can do it.
So, so you'd say you can do anything.
Well, not technically anything, but CrossFit really makes me aware of my body's ability. That's why I'm confident I can.
I've watched CrossFit videos, and that's the only knowledge I know about CrossFit. I watched them vicariously. What I like about CrossFit is the group mentality and the camaraderie that comes with it. So how is that helpful to you?
Well, see, as a coach, I'm the. If you saw my
Videos.
yeah, my videos and how they know me in CrossFit. Yeah, I'm actually the leader of the Pampanga Pack. So, being the head coach of the bunch, I was able to inspire these people to do my workouts, to have this common knowledge of being fit and living an active lifestyle is good. So, how does it help me to have this community? Well, teaching these people and unlocking their abilities to do something, it's more than a reward for me. Actually, it's an inspiration. I inspire my community to inspire me back, so that there would always be this thing that could compel us to be fit. Not only because of the business, not only because of the constant challenges or what. No, but you get to rub shoulders with somebody and tell, oh, I can do this, I can do that, oh, try this. So it's very challenging. Every day, there's not a box that you ain't looking forward to go to because of the constant challenges that you know there's a WOD and you want to do the WOD.
So to finish this off, there are people who are losing hope about their physical health, their body weight. What is one advice that you can give to them?
Well, actually, the challenge is to start. Get on that weighing scale, take note of your weight, write down how you feel, and go to a box. The next thing, each time you go to the box, you do the same routine. You'll find out that there are changes. That'll be the challenge.
So I've heard that you've been training for what? Sorry, for what?
Well, actually, I've been training from the past for the recently concluded Affiliate Alliance Fitness Challenge. I'm the champion, and I'm training presently because I'm the second runner-up for Under Armour Philippine team. I won the second place, and I'm going to Singapore to be with other champions for the test of will Under Armour.
So with that,
Yeah.
thank you for taking time to do this interview, and I really gained a lot of information about CrossFit in your life. So
You should start soon.
yeah, I really am conscious with my body now. Let me give you this token of appreciation. Thank you for
Thank you.
And I hope maybe we'll meet in this box.
Soon.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you po.